It's the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. I got one today. It's not necessarily the Andy Griffith Show, but it is Andy Griffith and how he bombed on the Ed Sullivan Show. Way before he was Sheriff Andy Taylor on the Andy Griffith Show, and even before he was Attorney Ben Matlock on the legal drama series Matlock, comedian and actor Andy Griffith started small with big ambitions, and so he did, performing in small clubs and venues until he began to get noticed. Eventually, he landed on the national variety program, every budding artist yearned to get their big break on, the Ed Sullivan Show. Only Griffith's appearance didn't go at all the way he'd hoped. By 1953, the North Carolina-born performer had worked on and perfected a comedy monologue called What It Was Football. He would perform the sketch every opportunity he could, along with his southern accented versions of Shakespearean dialogue with Romeo and Juliet in heavy rotation. His early performances were noticed by future agent Dick Link, who at the time he met Griffith was a head of promotion at Capitol Records. Link signed him to a contract at the record label, paying Griffith $300 a week as a new Capitol recording artist. Plus, Link believed in Griffith's talent and signed himself up as his manager. It was a decision that would powerfully alter the performer's career. His new manager had Griffith hitting the ground running. Link immediately arranged for his new charge to meet with the William Morris Agency, which he booked him on the Ed Sullivan Show, known initially as Talk of the Town. As Andy and Don author Daniel Device described it, Griffith's 1954 appearance bombed, as anyone in the viewing audience could tell. Griffith, he wrote, apparently blocked the mediocre act out of his mind, and he could not recall his performance afterward, except that no one laughed. On top of which, Sullivan chastised the comedian later for his adult-themed Romeo and Juliet skit. Although Griffith had been signed to a 4-appearance deal on Sullivan, Andy's run would end after a single night. Griffith, for his part, confirmed later on that he still couldn't remember that painful memory of his appearance. At age 72, in a 1998 conversation with the Television Academy Foundation, he said Sullivan asked out of the other 3 performances, and I was only too glad to let him out. I don't really remember the appearance, he revealed. All I remember is I walked out and I never got a laugh, not one. The Ed Sullivan Show was a risk for Griffith took, and while it didn't reap the accolades that he hoped for, what it did do was earn him a national recognition. Not everyone thought it was a flop. Newsweek at the time praised the star, saying he was on the verge of a big-time career. 6 years later, that prediction came true with the premiere of a career-defining Andy Griffith Show. If you ever heard What It Was Football, and you could actually sit there and not laugh, then you have no sense of humor. Literally, I don't see how you could not laugh at that. I mean, if you've heard it many times, I understand, but the first time you said, but I guess this was to a New York audience, and they don't understand, Southern humor, which is sad in itself. But it's just sad. I should please check out classic rural comedies, facts, and trivia. That would be on the Andy Griffith Show as well. And a look back on Buddy Ebsen's appearance as Dave Brown on the Andy Griffith Show. Classic TV, facts, and trivia on the real reason that Sally Struthers left All in the Family. Classic rock, country music, facts, and trivia. This one's kind of hard to... okay. Bear with me and take the hint, because I'm not going to get into it. George Jones once grabbed Porter Wagner in the bathroom at the Grand Ole Opry, and he said, I want to see what Tammy's so proud of. The guy was crazy when he was drinking. This is a story you need to hear, and I do my best with it. Faith and entertainment. I felt the glory of God. Brandon Lake reflects on his worship at Charlie Kirk Memorial. Brandon Lake, if you don't know who he is one of the biggest contemporary Christian artists in the country. And he actually he got a #1 hit with Jelly Roll recently, a Hard Fought Hallelujah. So please check these out. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. The links to the other video channels, or those videos per se, are in the description below this one. So just click on it, open it up, click the link, take it right to the video. You guys have a great day. God bless you. I'm praying for you.